Could this be the final season of Dollywood's nighttime spectaculars as we know it? And with big changes coming ahead on the horizon? We've got a theory for you. But first, let's talk about the current shows. Dollywood spent the last several years entertaining thousands with spectacular fireworks and drone shows and nighttime parties over in Wildwood Grove. And when the drones were introduced, there just weren't very many theme parks doing them at all. We found records of a 2016 show in Disney Springs and a 2019 one in Universal. But the first U.S. park to run drone shows with any kind of regularity, well, that was Dollywood in 2021. Drones were cutting-edge technology, so why would we think that Dollywood would move away from them? Well, it's simple, really. It's because it's not us thinking it. It was Dollywood's president, Eugene. Let's go back in time to just before the 2026 season began. President Eugene did an interview with YouTubers Adventurers Out There, and while the interview was mostly a construction update about Dollywood's development in the off-season, we caught a very interesting comment that he made about the existing drone show. We'll link the video in the description, and we really encourage you to go and watch Adventurers Out There's video yourself so that you can draw your own conclusions, but we're going to be quoting from the 43-minute and 54-second mark. So, in the video, President Eugene said, "This may be the last year that we do the drone show. Think we will be moving on to something else. I think we'll keep and maintain our fireworks shows at night, but I think we'll probably be moving on to something else. With drones, we've done it for a lot of years, and although it's been great fun for people to be able to see, it's sort of like everyone's doing drones now." So Dollywood leadership is clearly inclined to move on from drones. But President Eugene takes things a step further to explain why he feels the need to change, besides the fact that so many other parks now have similar offerings. When asked if President Eugene had something else in mind for Dollywood, he responded with, "Of course, it's an evolution. You gotta keep things moving. We have about 2,500 people a night see the drone show. Now, a lot of people are here, and we've noticed that what's happened is less people are seeing the drone show, and more people are riding rides deeper into the night. Even though we're open late for drones, they're actually riding rides." We've even noticed it ourselves. When we started going to Dollywood regularly in 2022, we felt lucky to have any view at all of the dance party from the walkway above it, and that was with arriving 30 minutes early. Then for the whole duration of the party and the show afterwards, we were just locked in place. Contrast that with our most recent visit, and well, in that one, we rode Dragonflyer and then meandered our way over into the party for around 5 minutes of dancing before the drone show properly began. And still, there was a good chunk of people dancing, but it was so easy for us to maneuver that we actually made our way back out and found a better spot to watch the drones from before they even started. So between the quotes and our own personal experience, we think Dollywood's intentions on this are getting pretty obvious now. And that is that Dollywood wants a showstopper of a nighttime spectacular that's going to enrapture the attention of just the wider audience of their attendees. And the drone show, what they have right now, it's just not cutting it. It's not meeting their expectations for the return on their investment. So what comes next? Soon you'll see. We've got some theories for you. Let's start with a nighttime parade down Show Street. Parks have really moved away from parades as drones have become the more prominent option, but the modern nighttime parade is still truly spectacular. Just think of Disney's Starlight with its show-stopping float designs, choreographed characters, story-driven soundtrack, and vibrant lights. Plus, Dollywood's no stranger to the nighttime parade, as they've recently retired their own parade of many colors in 2019. A new parade? Well, that could be bigger and better than ever. While similar floats could be used, like the guitar one or the butterfly float, this could also be an opportunity to design brand new floats based on their attractions. Just think how amazing a Night Flight Expedition float would be with the bioluminescent colors on it. And then the entire parade could be done up with these synchronized lights and an overarching story and maybe even some original music written by Dolly Parton. Herschend is certainly still in the parade business as well. Just look at Silver Dollar City, where they're refreshing their Christmas parade into a new spectacular nighttime holiday parade. Come to think of it, SDC's updated Christmas parade may just be a trial run to see how audiences are responding to parades and to find out if this is going to be a good return on investment to consider for the permanent removal of drones. Plus, even though the parade could take place on Show Street, fireworks could still light the night as part of the show. I think this would be bound to attract thousands more to each showing than the drones have. Which, part of why people may not be attending the drone show in high numbers is simply because they can see it from elsewhere. It's visible all through the park and from Splash Country and even from the parking lot. A parade is so much more exclusive. And if it's anything like Disney, I know I would be lining up 30 minutes early to find me a comfortable spot to enjoy the show from. Are you enjoying this video so far? Be sure to subscribe to Full Charge Fun so you won't miss out on our future theories, adventures, and trips to theme parks like Dollywood, Kentucky Kingdom, Silver Dollar City, and more. But for now, let's get back to the theories. Speaking of Show Street, let's talk about our next theory, and that's projection mapping. If you're not familiar, projection mapping is a way to turn everyday objects into a canvas designed to take on dynamic projections. Think of Disney's Happily Ever After show that's displayed on the castle and down Main Street, or even Stone Mountain in Georgia or the Washington Monument in DC. Dollywood's even using this technology today inside of the Dolly experience. There's a room there where you watch a giant guitar with projections on it, and then you head into another room where you're surrounded on all sides by projections, and it puts you right into the middle of the action. Their current winter nighttime show, Snow in the Grove, dabbles a little bit in this, as projections show up on the wildwood tree throughout the show. But I think that this spectacular would be far more immersive if it was surrounded by the buildings of Show Street. Projection mapping is a unique method of creating a truly immersive environment. And as Herschend's website says, through the power of storytelling, Herschend creates entertainment which positively influences families for the better. They want us to feel something and take away something positive with every experience. And putting us into the midst of these projections and telling a story, well, that is a great way to do that. Another positive that projection mapping has over drones is that it's just far less weather dependent. The projection shows can still go on even when there's high winds or fire risks in the Smokies after all. And then, at the end of the night, leaving would be so much easier. Everyone would already be near to the front of the park and not have to navigate that hilly terrain nearly as much. All right, let's do one more theory. Dollywood could do a fountain show with water screens, synchronized lights, and lasers. As you exit Show Street, there's a good-sized pond out there which crowds could spread all the way around. Dollywood could create a unique light show with huge fountains and dancing lights, just like at Universal's Epic or at Disney's California Adventure. Or, if they do end up adding a pond out in front of Night Flight Expedition, they could have the fountain show out there and maybe even combine it with projection mapping on the building itself for just a truly unique experience. Well, no matter what new nighttime show Dollywood ends up deciding on, it's surely going to be spectacular and absolutely will be industry leading. I can't wait for next season to see what Dollywood ends up revealing, or who knows, maybe they'll end up keeping those drones around just a little while longer. Thanks for joining us for this Fury video, but until next time, we'll see you in the parks.